Hello there, everyone, and welcome to a new year of UCTV Overtime. I'm Jermaine Trotter.
And my name's Corinne Bush. We are so excited to be back and bringing you the sporting events for this semester.
The women's hockey team had their way with Newman University this past Friday.
The Pioneers had a great offensive showing, especially in the second period, where they scored 6 goals, including a shorthanded goal by forward Rebecca Brown. Pioneers goalie Angela Hawthorne kept the Knights scoreless, with a great showing in the net, tallying 21 saves and a shutout.
Two-time reigning player of the week Rebecca Brown had a hat trick, and sophomore Madison Novotny put up 3 assists and a power play goal in the third period.
Utica ended with a 10-0 victory. The team looks to keep their 3-game win streak rolling with a business trip to Lebanon Valley College coming up this weekend.
As for men's and women's track meet last Saturday, some noteworthy individuals shined on both teams.
On the women's team, track star Mackenzie Mix earned her way into the school record books for the fastest 400-meter dash at 59.65 seconds. Great job, Mackenzie.
As for the men's team, Hunter Logan earned the team their only win 4 events. Hunter's shot put PR was broken yet again, coming at 16.5 meters, which is the 17th best in the country.
Overall, both teams achieved great things, with the women coming in 4th with 52 points and the men coming in 8th with 30 points.
The women's hockey team took on the ice again Saturday for their second game of the series against the Newman Knights.
Building off their shutout in the first game, UC came out strong with an early goal from Georgie Santulo, assisted by Erica Sloan. The Pioneers would get a power play halfway through the first, but were unable to capitalize on the opportunity. This would not stop them as they continued to dominate in the first period, as Haley Modlin and Hannah Keating grabbed 2 more goals for UC, giving them a 3-0 lead into the second.
4 minutes into the period, Utica would get another power play. Santulio would capitalize on the advantage, scoring the only goal of the second period.
The Pioneers would keep things rolling early into the third with 2 quick goals from Sloan and Rebecca Brown. Newman would answer right back to Brown's goal, finding the back of the net unassisted to put them on the board. UC was not letting up the gas.
Getting 4 more goals before the end of the game to beat the Knights 10-1. With this win, the team improves to 16-3 as they hit the road this weekend for a 2-game series against Lebanon Valley College.
The women's basketball team was trying to keep their 3-game win streak and stellar season going on Saturday against Sage College.
Cora Sawyer got the offense going with a 3-off of some great ball movement and an assist by Bridget Jandro. The Pioneers' aggressive defense kept them in the game when shots weren't falling.
Sage was giving leading scorer Sydney Prisgoda a lot of defensive attention. The rest of the team was ready to step up. Christine Miller made a nice and 1 layup late in the second. Jandro hit a huge 3 to take the lead into half off a nice pass from Julia Rotondo.
The score was back and forth all game. Down the stretch, the offense leaned on the veteran guard, Sawyer. She scored 7 of the Pioneers' last 10 points with an A1 and 1 layup, putting UC up 7.
Sage cut the lead to 1 and had the ball for one last shot. Chrissy Gerasi put up a great shot contest to hold off the Gators and secure a Pioneers 55-54 win.
Utica College men's basketball had a tough game, where Utica College led most of the game.
Utica College's Darius Hopkins led the way with 17 points, including 4 players scoring 10 or more points.
Graduate point guard Kobe Lufkin reached 1,000 career points to complete the season. Sweep over Russell Sage College, an action-packed game filled with exciting moments from both teams. Utica College's opponent gave it their all, but fell short. Russell Sage College took home the victory with a score of 65-58. Men's hockey opened up the weekend, facing off against Stevenson University. They carried an 8-game win streak into the game.
It didn't take long for the Pioneers to get going as defenseman Blake Holmes rifled a shot in the net only a minute into the game. Utica outshot Stevenson 14-2 in the opening period.
In the first 10 minutes of the next period, the Pioneers scored 3 goals. Reagan Kavanaugh, Justin Allen, and Cameron Patan each found the back of the net.
Brett Everson scored one last time for Utica on a power play to go up 5-0 before Stevenson added some garbage time goals. The time they spent in the penalty box was the only thing holding the boys back from a more lopsided scoreboard.
The final score was 5-2 for a Pioneers win. They outshot the Mustangs 36-16.
The number 3 team in the nation took on Chatham University Sunday afternoon.
The Pioneers came into the game with a record of 16-2 this season to defend their home ice against Chatham. Chatham is entering the game at 5-8-2.
The Pioneers led by freshman goalie Brian Landsberger, recording a 3-0 shutout victory for the Pioneers.
Pioneers defenseman Brian Scoville led the team with 2 goals in the game, with one coming to the first period and the other in the third. Pioneers captain Dante Zapata put the dagger in, Chatham with a 3rd goal of the game to seal the game for Utica.
This Saturday, February 5th, the Utica Pioneers are taking on the Nazareth Golden Flyers at the Utica Odd. The Pioneers are coming into the weekend on a complete roll, winning 10 games in a row this season and looking to continue their 19-5 record against Nazareth overall.
The Pioneers are nationally ranked in the 3rd in the nation in the D3 standings and are in the 1st place in the conference. Good luck to the boys this weekend in their weekend matchup.
This Saturday, join the Utica College men's and women's track team as they compete in their Pioneer Invitational at the Dome.
Can't attend the event Saturday? Join the track team Sunday as they finish up scheduled events and take home the trophies. Good luck, Pioneers!
Just this Monday, freshman Brian Landsberger and the men's hockey team was named UCHC Rookie of the Week.
Landsberger made an appearance in both games over the weekend. Saturday, he made 2 late saves that secured the win. And on Sunday, he made 14 saves and 3-0 shutout win versus Chatham University.
The 3rd nationally ranked team will remain home this weekend to host SUNY Canton. Sunday's game will begin at 3 p.m.
And that's all the UC sports we have for you this weekend. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay up to date with everything going on in UC athletics.
Also, check out our Instagram every Friday for our new series, Moose Minute, where we get an inside look at our athletic team members and their personal interests. And as always, remember to
fear the moose.